The coffee station is ready, which is the most important thing. Good morning, beautiful people. Another beautiful day. It's actually been pretty cold in the mornings, but it's been warming up in the afternoons and just really beautiful weather for the past couple days. All right, so straight down to business today. We are closing in on our hand hewn workshop that we're doing. This weekend, I was able to get some gravel. Holy moly, who murdered a box down here? Okay, well, that's one more thing that we get to clean up today. The name of the game today is just clean up. We are working on getting everything cleaned up and ready for people. We're gonna be down here butchering a pig, so I gotta now clean up cardboard. Clean up my little wood milling that I've got going on over here. I just have to move it out of the way. I'll probably be using the tractor in here because, as we found out when we did Bubbles, the crane is actually not tall enough to get the pig all the way up and into the barrel. Big pig, and she's even bigger than Bubbles was. So I'll probably just use the tractor, pick up the pig and dunk the pig, and we'll just do it that way. It's nice to finally have something that I can do that with. I don't have to be so worried about the details of how do you lift a 350-pound animal high enough to get it into a 100-gallon scald tank. So there are more than one way to skin a cat or a pig, if you will. We could figure out, we could ladle water. There's all sorts of ways we could do it without having to pick it up, but this is where we're at. So really today, we're just cleaning. We're gonna take everything that has accumulated up top, move it into the bottom or out or wherever, and get it to where we can welcome the hand hewn guys and our class members. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna get started. Coming in here, I might move these lugs, I might not, I might leave them here. But generally, I mean, there's a fair amount of mess in here that's just accumulated over the year. Various heaters. I dug out that heater the other day, made sure that worked. Since we're only doing one pig, We probably only need one table, so I don't know if we'll even need this tabletop setup because the Hand Hewn guys bring their own table. It's kind of nice. They bring everything they need to do a workshop, and so really all I have to do is just provide a roof. And I suppose if they needed to, we could do it outside. Never mind that it's supposed to rain the entire weekend. It keeps changing, it keeps going back and forth. I'll check the weather, and it's like, oh, it's gonna be inches of rain all weekend long. And then the next day I'll check, and it's like, well, maybe 1/4 inch. And then I check the other day, and it's like, well, it's gonna rain on like Sunday. I'm cool with the rain wanting to hold off until we're done. It's looking like Friday when we actually do the outside portion of the class, it's not gonna rain. It looks like it's actually gonna be like today, a nice sunny day, up into the 50s. I wish it was a little bit colder, but it's supposed to get down into the 30s at night, which means we could hang the pork outside and not have to worry about it. Anyways, I'm gonna quit yakking. I'm gonna set the camera up on a time lapse, and we're gonna start cleaning and getting ready.
Alright y'all, while Ben and the boys are out there doing that, I need to get some kitchen prep done for all the meals we're going to be doing this weekend. I need to get some chicken seasoned, some beef seasoned, I need to get some bread made, like rolls and stuff, and I might be making biscuits and muffins today, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how far we get, but I'm at least going to get this meat seasoned so I can get that ready for the weekend.
All right, we are pretty much done with the inside portion. That is the cleanest that barn is gonna be this year. Just like last year, we got it all clean and nice for Hand Hewn last January. And I think the first thing to really go in there was probably garlic. I think it was garlic. And garlic took up a whole bunch of room, and then potatoes, and then corn. Corn finished out the year. It's kind of cool seeing how spaces change throughout the year. All right, so now the rest of what I need to clean is down here. I gotta pick up that cardboard. Actually, those who destroyed the cardboard boxes and shredded them, take them to our cardboard stash right now. I think everything is pretty much where I need it. I just gotta move my my chainsaw milling log. I should finish milling it because I'm gonna set it down, then I won't touch it for 6 months. Whatever, I'll just move it. Put the leaf blower away, and that's pretty much it. That junk under there can stay, that's not going to be in the way. And I got to move the ladder, and then I guess I got to get the drum set up on the stand, but I'll do that closer to day of. It's not important today. Today's just Monday. That's just Monday. I think that only took us 2.5 hours to get everything clean that we wanted clean. Works for me. All right, we're gonna go eat lunch. See that the chairs have been put into anti-buggy mode. Having some leftover pea soup from last night. I'm having some leftover mashed potatoes and gravy. Buggy wanted a peanut butter and jelly. Jack's having pizza. And then the food prep begins. There's some rolls. There's some more rolls. Here's the beef roast that you're getting ready to cook. And a pot full of chicken. Are you going to try to cook those in that pot?
No.
Because they don't fit.
That's just to hold them.
Oh. That was the only container you had that would hold them for right now. Yep. Yeah, so Meg's gonna cook up a storm for all these hungry people. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be good.
It is gonna be good on our side.
All right, I'm gonna eat. Sketch. What are you doing up here during daylight hours? You feeling all right? All right, so one thing that I should have done probably about 2 weeks ago, I need to take the ham out of the fridge, the ham from Bubbles, our pig we processed last month. Oh, and here's the other one. Hi, Millie. Yes, we do actually have 2 cats. They're usually never together. He usually hides somewhere all day long. He's kind of my spirit animal. He's keeps to himself, hides away from people, avoids public situations. Anyways, so yeah, back to the ham. I am going to bring the ham that we cured. I'm gonna bring it down here. I am actually gonna hang it probably right there. I'm going to go get that ham. I'm gonna bring it down here. I'm gonna hang it in here in the barn. Because I'm out here almost daily, I would see it. And so I can monitor it. Out there in the farmhouse, we never go out there. So if I put it out there, it'd be out of sight, out of mind. If I hang it in here, I'll see it every day. So there is our Margarita ham. It's already got a nice crust to it. And that skin, I mean, that feels like, it doesn't even feel like leather. It feels like hard plastic that has got such a nice texture to it. I'm gonna pick a spot. I'm gonna get this hung up. I really think right there, this is where we hung up the 2 sides of the pig, that pig. We let it sit out here and hang overnight. I think that would be a good spot. There's really nothing underneath this, nothing that's gonna get dripped on, because as this sits, there's a lot of fat and a lot of stuff that will just, work its way off. I can get it up high enough, nothing can get up and get to it. Not that I'm really worried about the cats getting to it. It's probably too salty. That's kind of the nice thing about a cured ham, is it's so salty, nothing is really gonna mess with it. Mind you, if something wanted it bad enough, if it was hungry, like if a possum got in here, maybe, but we haven't really had any problems like that. Now, I have hung them where they're tied around that joint right there, and over time that will slowly squeeze in and crimp. And the ones we hung in the kitchen, I hung one of them up here at the foot, and as long as it's a good choking loop, it's not coming off. That's what I'm doing. All right. Oh, it's a heavy leg. So you can see just by looking at it, this weird kind of funky shape it has from sitting in the dish, the lug. That will probably straighten out. It'll probably, go back down to straight, which is what I want. But all in all, I mean, it looks beautiful. So now we wait. All right, so got the ham hung, got the sink where it's gonna go. I need to bring in propane for the sink, and I still have to move all my guitar stuff. One thing that we did talk about is we're gonna set this up as kind of like a drink station. I've got like an igloo cooler that's gonna have water in it. But most importantly, the coffee maker needs to go right there. So there is a plug that I put in for Jack, little workstation and his piano, his keyboard, and he needed power, so I gave him power there. I'm gonna just jump through that 2x4 where that's mounted and put a box facing this way. That way we have power right here. We can put a coffee maker out here. I think that'd be ideal. I'm gonna go see if I can find, I know I have to have at least a box. It might be a double box, but I should have one. Holy Toledo. So Tyler has taken it on to clean down here in the barn. This floor is so compacted, he swept it like it was a concrete slab. That's actually kind of amazing that this ground is that hard. Just from us walking on. I'd rather it be hard because it sheds water better. Alright, this I believe is the lug I'm looking for. Okay, camera, don't fall. You're balanced precariously. Gotcha. That was close. I had you balanced on the propane. Look at that. A single gang box right there on top. Bingo. There's one. Bingo. Got a cover. Got a plug. Got a box. Ha. A piece of Romex. Alright, I'm gonna use my chicken stick.
Chicken stick?
Yeah.
Why is it called chicken stick?
Because if you're scared to touch it.
Oh, chicken. That type of chicken.
First try. I thought I knew which one it was. Alright, I'm gonna come in here, get this all wired up. Yeah. We have power. Alright, I'm gonna find something. Where'd that fan go? Alright, it works. I do believe the barn is ready. Rather, the coffee station is ready, which is the most important thing. Like, handling a pig, all of that, no. We gotta have some coffee down here. So, we're set up, we're good to go. I can smell the house all the way down here at the barn, and it smells amazing. So I'm gonna head up there, because it smells like dinner's getting close to being ready. Well, it smells really good, but she's got the windows open. So something tells me she's smoking out the house. Woo, smoky! I see why the windows are open.
Leave me alone.
Are you making delightful hockey pucks?
I am.
I love delightful hockey
I know you
pucks.
do.
They're delightful. So, to the non-educated, what is a delightful hockey puck?
Okay, so I usually make this as rice. Tonight it's bulgur wheat. I had a bunch of rice one time and a couple bits of meat left over, and I wasn't sure what to make for dinner, so I combined them. And some chopped onion and some eggs as a binder, and then I just mashed it all together and formed little patties and fried them. So tonight it is bulgur wheat that we had left over, and chicken, the chicken dip that I made the other night. Chicken, so making delightful hockey pucks.
Occasionally, like as you might be able to tell, the kitchen's kind of smoky. Yeah. They would come out a little bit burned and looking like a hockey puck, and so it was like, hey, these look like hockey pucks, and they're delightful. So it's stuck, and now we call them delightful hockey pucks.
Now they're delightful hockey pucks.
So, yeah, the boys actually came down while I was putting in a switch, and they're like, Mom's making delightful hockey pucks. Yes!
It cracks me up.
All right, I'm gonna open up some more windows because
Yes,
it's pretty smoky.
I'm done now.
All right, delightful hockey pucks are always
Delightful.
delightful. Yeah, yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's an excuse to fry something, so it's
yeah.
delicious.
I mean, not that we need this. And it's a great way to use up grains.
Yeah,
Like leftover rice or bulgur wheat or whatever.
whatever you got.
Yeah.
And then it's fried and crispy and delicious. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's gonna be a busy week. Lots of stuff to do this week. What?
Goodbye.
Okay, wrap it up. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Buggy, Buggy.